Hi, welcome to Myrtle's Detox and Wellness Spa. Today we are on to diabetes lesson number 5, managing diabetes through meal planning. We're going to be talking about the food pyramid as well as we're going to deal with portion sizes using my hands as guides. Okay, so a healthy diet should be sufficient, meaning it's adequate. It's enough for you. It should be balanced, have the right amount of portions of nutrition, of nutrients within the meal. And it should definitely be diverse. It should be different all the time. It shouldn't be the same thing over and over because then you'll get tired of it. The main nutrition in your food are carbohydrates, which provides energy. Proteins, these build muscles, and fats, they help to store energy, and they're also good to build cell membrane, especially the brain membrane. All the membranes in the body, they require some good fats. Okay, so there we have it. Now, there's 6 types of food on the food pyramid. For example, we have grains, and it says that we should get, for breads and grains, 6 to 11 servings per day. Now, if you're a sedentary worker, if you sit at the desk, you cannot have 11 servings of grain. The guy who's out there working construction, he more than likely can have the 7 grains per day. If you're an athlete and you're putting out a lot of energy, you can have the higher amount. Okay, then we have group number 2. So that's group number 1 is breads and grains. Group number 2 is vegetables. And by the way, let's go back to group number 1. The serving size for group number 1 with the breads and the grains is, you make a fist and that amount. For example, a pot spoon of rice, a slice of bread. That's a serving. Okay, so on to group number 2, which is vegetables. You open your hands. 2 hands together, palms up. That much could be considered a serving of vegetables. So you can have 3 to 5 of those per day as your serving. Then group number 3, fruits. You can do the same thing with your hands. You can have 2 to 4 of those per day. Remember, if you're a sedentary worker, your requirement is going to be towards the minimum amount, not the maximum. Okay, not because you like fruit, that means you should have the 4. No. You get it based on how much energy you're putting out, or else you're going to end up gaining weight. Okay, so the fruits, use your hands, and you can have 2 to 4 servings based on your requirements. Necessary requirements based on what kind of work you do. And then we have milk. Well, milk is a little tricky. It's a cup as a serving size. Somebody will ask, what's a cup? Well, before time, a teacup used to be actually 8 ounces, which is the measurement for a cup. Nowadays, a teacup comes in all kind of sizes. For example, this one, I just took out my cupboard. Someone brought this back as a gift from a trip. Now, you know this is way bigger than 8 ounces, okay? So I got a measuring cup for you. This is 8 ounces. Now, if you look at the measuring cup next to my hand, you can see this actually holds 8 ounces. So there we have it, a cup of milk. You can have 2 to 3 of those per day. Then we go on to the meats. Okay, now you can have 2 to 3 servings of meat. A meat, you're going to use the inside of your palm. An egg is a serving size of meat. Piece of fish fillet, whatever can fit in here, that's a serving size. Okay, no more than 4 to 6 ounces of meat for the day. And then we go on to the last group, which is fats and sweets. Now your thumb is going to be the serving size for the good fats, okay? So that would be equal to like maybe a tablespoon or 2, all right? And sweetener as well, all right? So your sugars, your agave, whatever you use, just a little bit. So there we have it. Portion sizes, amounts, your pyramid, and meal planning. Now remember that grapes are a better choice than raisins when it comes to sugar, okay? Converting sugar in your body. An apple is a better choice than an apple pie. An orange is a better choice than orange juice, okay? Consider your sugar content based on the foods that you pick. So there we have it today, meal planning through our varying foods. Remember, it needs to be sufficient, it needs to be balanced, and needs to be varied. Lots of choices, lots of pretty colors. Make it attractive, make it nice and appealing. If you haven't been to this site before, remember to put on the notification bell so that future videos can be shared to you as soon as they're available. Like, subscribe, and also share. Thank you. See you at video number 6. Should be coming up shortly. Diabetes, video number 5 today, and number 6 should be available shortly. Bye.